Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Audrey's reading area. Man, I didn't know if I was going to get on today because I could not get a signal out here in North Carolina, the part of North Carolina that I'm in. Could not get a signal. I walked outside with the phone. I came back in, walking around, holding it high, holding it low. Finally got a signal. So here I am, Audrey's reading area in full effect. Thank you for joining me. Now, do you see these guys here? Yes, they're rabbits. Today is Educational Tuesdays. So once you hit subscribe and hit share and hit like, I'm going to begin reading this book to you guys on this Educational Tuesday. Yes. Go to YouTube, go to Audrey's Reading Area, and click subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Now, since it's Educational Tuesday, I know a lot of people are dealing with an issue, and that's why when I saw this book, I had to get it. The name of this book is The Night Dad Went to Jail. The Night Dad Went to Jail. It's an interesting book. I kind of flipped through it. It says, what to expect when someone you love goes to jail. What to expect when someone you love goes to jail. This book is written by Melissa Higgins, illustrated by Wednesday Kerwin. Melissa Higgins, illustrated by Wednesday Kerwin. All right. The Night Dad Went to Jail. It's on the reading the back. It says, it's tough when a loved one goes to jail. Sketch nose. But thanks to the school counselor and a box of crayons, the little rabbit who loves to draw learns how to make it through the scary, sad, and mad times. Okay, so it says this is one of my before drawings. Before means before my dad went to jail. Dad and I didn't catch anything, but we had fun anyway. My dad calls me Sketch because I like to draw. Miss Sanchez, my school counselor, says drawing is a good way for me to show my feelings. I must have a lot of feelings. I draw all the time. We were at Dad's apartment the night the police came. Lights flashed. Neighbors stared. The officers put my dad in handcuffs. Jasmine and TJ started crying. One of the officers walked over to us. I thought he was going to arrest us too, but he smiled and handed TJ a teddy bear. Where are you taking my dad? I asked. What did he do? Your dad may have broken a law, the officer said. We need to ask him some questions at the police station. Laws are rules that tell people how they should behave. When people break a law, they may be put in jail or prison. They have to stay there for a period of time. How long depends upon what law they broke. The officer stayed until a social worker came. Her name was Mrs. Garvin. She asked if I had any questions about what was going on. Was I scared? Did I want a glass of water? She was nice, but I just shook my head. I was happy when Mom came to pick us up. Mom talked on the phone almost all night. Before tucking me in, she told me Dad admitted he broke a law. He was in trouble, and he would have to stay in jail for a while. I asked Mom if it was my fault. She said it wasn't. Dad just made a bad choice. She said no matter what, she and Dad would always love me. My stomach didn't feel so woozy after that. But why had Dad done it? He left us. I thought about drawing, but I was too sad to draw. Once in every 43 kids in the United States, one in every 43 kids in the United States has had a mom or dad in prison. 65% of men in prison are dads, and 75% of women in prison are moms. The next morning, I kept my head down. I tried to hide behind my books, but Kenny saw me. Kenny lives on Dad's street. He saw Dad get into the police car. "Bailey's dad got picked up by the cops last night," Kenny yelled. My face got hot. I crept into class, wishing I could erase myself. Later, Mr. Johnson asked me a question. I didn't even hear him. Ava poked me in the back. "Hey, wake up, jailbird." I got so mad, I twisted around and pushed her books onto the floor. That's how I ended up in Miss Sanchez's office. I'd never been in trouble before. Miss Sanchez had called my mom and found out what happened to Dad. I sat and scribbled. "Is that a picture of you?" she asked, looking at the paper. "I guess," I said. "I don't know. Everything's all messed up." Miss Sanchez said feeling angry, sad, and scared was okay. So was feeling worried and embarrassed. She gave me ideas for what to do with my scribbled feelings. Next time, I can walk away instead of fighting. I can draw pictures or talk to someone I trust. For a while, Dad was in jail nearby. Mom visited first and told us what it was like. When we all went, we took the bus. Dad sat on the other side of a glass wall. We each talked to him on a telephone. When it was my turn, I couldn't look at him. "I messed up, Sketch," Dad said. "What I did caused a lot of problems, and I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me." I wasn't sure what to say. I just nodded. Lots of kids don't know what to say to their parent in jail or prison. Talking about school and everyday life is a great place to start. After 4 months, Dad was sent to a prison farther away. Our bus ride took all morning. Once we got there, we walked through a metal detector. The prison was really scary, but we could visit Dad without a wall between us. Hugging him was one of the best feelings I'd had in a long time. It's common to feel excited, nervous, and restless before and after visiting a parent in jail or prison. We see Dad about once a month. In between visits, I send him drawings, and he writes me letters. Sometimes we talk on the phone. Miss Sanchez found a group of other kids who have a mom or dad in prison. We get together every Tuesday. They're cool. They understand what I'm going through. Things have changed since Dad went to prison. Mom works even more than she used to. Grandma helps take care of us now. Mrs. Garvin, the social worker, found me a mentor too. He's not my dad, but it's nice having someone to hang out with. Staying in touch with a parent in jail or prison helps kids get used to being apart. And it helps Dad or Mom feel more like a part of the family when he or she returns. Dad's sentence is for 6 years. That's a long time to wait to go fishing again. I'm still a little angry. But I'm working on forgiving my dad because I love him. The end. The end. So now They have some words in the glossary in the back of the book. Words like arrest, which means to take and hold someone who may have broken the law. Jail. It's an enclosed space where people are taken when they are first arrested and where they may serve a sentence of a year or less. Mentor. It's a person who guides or teaches. A prison is an enclosed space where people are sent after they've been found guilty of a crime and must serve a year or more. A social worker. A person trained to help people during times of trouble. They have internet sites. Facthound offers a safe, fun way to find internet sites related to this book. All of the sites on Facthound have been researched by our staff. Here's all you do. Visit www.facthound.com. All right. I thought this was a very, very interesting and educational book for people that have gone through this. The night Dad went to jail. Thank you guys so much for being here at Audrey's Reading Area with me as I read these fun and exciting and educational, sometimes sad books, but they are educational, and some people need to hear it and know that you are not alone. Okay? Thank you again so much for your love and support. Don't forget to go on over to Audrey's Reading Area on YouTube.